Alright. Hold on just a second here. Open my water bottle up real quick. Okay. Oh, here I am. Out in beautiful North Carolina, taking a 34-hour reset. Well, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, Kimbo Pickles. I am back with another video. I'm out here in beautiful North Carolina right now. Am I in North Carolina? I think I am in North Carolina. But anyways, get out here and get a little bit of exercise, since I really haven't gotten any exercise since I've been out on the road this time. Been too damn busy running around and trying to make some money. But here's the thing, I'm actually making money over here at Schneider versus when I was over there at Hirschbach. And everybody's wanting to know why I left Hirschbach. Well, Hirschbach's under a lot of scrutiny right now. There's a lot of other companies out there that's under scrutiny too, but Hirschbach's really under scrutiny. They don't pay their drivers. I mean, they pay, but they don't pay enough. And the days that you go home, you get punished for going home and you don't get paid. It's like, I don't know. And then you do a round trip going all the way out to California and back, like a 2,800 mile trip going to California and back, and only get paid $700 for it. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's maddening because, you know, I did like Hirschbach. I liked what they stood for. But that's the key word right there, right? Did like. Did want to work for them. Key word is did. Don't anymore. Don't like Hirschbach. Don't like Hirschbach at all. Especially when they ask you to fudge your logs. And yeah, when a dispatcher asks you to edit your logs to find more hours to run or more time to run, that's what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to fudge your damn logs. Don't let them tell you any different, because that's exactly what it is. And they say, well, they don't want to incriminate themselves, you know, by saying things like, you know, find more hours or whatever. They just want you to edit your logs so you got more hours. Now, good log keeping is something, you know, that a lot of us don't really have. We really don't keep, you know, like really, really good logs. Yeah, they're okay. Like I try to log it as I do it. But if I'm on duty and I'm doing something around the truck, I'm typically going to be on duty and I'm going to be working around that truck. Regardless if I'm getting paid for that time or not, on duty means you're actually physically doing something around that truck. If you're blowing out the trailer, you know, with your leaf blower, or you're getting fuel, or you're on the docks, or helping load or unload a trailer, you're on duty. There is no in between. I say, well, you got 4 or 5 hours there. You got 4 or 5 hours this entire week where you're on duty. Well, yeah, because during the week, guess what? I was working. When you're working, you're on duty. When you're on duty, you're working. You're doing something work related, company related, paperwork, all that stuff. You're doing it while you're on duty. And I don't know why people can't understand this. They just don't understand this. Like Hirschbach, I know Hirschbach knows that it's wrong to ask a driver to edit their logs to find more hours. There are no more hours. When you run out of hours, you're out of hours. Period. The good thing I like about being over here at Schneider is that, you know, I've only talked to my dispatcher maybe in the past 3 weeks. I only talked to her twice, maybe 3 times at the most. Beginning of the trip, and one other time, I think last week, I talked to her. And that's it. And she's not even really a dispatcher. She's a driver leader. She doesn't dispatch my loads. She makes sure that everything else on the back end is taken care of. So if the load planners give me a load, then she's making sure that load is going to be the proper load for me. That's what she does. And I praise her for that. So if she's watching this video, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know who you are. So, and here's the other thing. I set my hours. A lot of places want you to run non-stop regardless if you got hours. Like rail transport. Rail transport, man. If you had hours, you had to run. It didn't matter if you had 5 hours left on your 70-hour clock. It didn't matter. 5 hours left on your 70-hour clock. And if you had 5 hours left on your 70-hour clock and you decided that you didn't want to run those 5 hours, you had to tell them, hey, I'm tired, I'm taking a 34. That's what you had to tell them. Because if you didn't tell them that, they were going to force you to run those hours. If you tell them, if you say, hey, I'm taking a 34-hour break, but you don't tell them, hey, I'm tired, I'm taking a 34-hour break, they get a little upset and try to deny you a 34. Weekenders. I don't know, I think there's a military base around here somewhere. Sitting here watching these guys real quick. Hold on. Jump cut. We're gonna do a jump cut. So anyways, like I was saying, with Schneider, I make my own hours. I give them the available time that I have. So, which means if I only want to run 8 hours that day, 400 miles, 7 to 8 hours that day, that's our 7 to 8 hours that day. That's all I'm going to run. That's about 400 miles. Now, all right, so I've been out long enough now to know that for them to know how I run. So when I come out and I go to home time, like I'll be taking home time like every 5 weeks. So I'll run for the first 3 days of the week. So whether it be starting Sunday or starting Monday, I'll run Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, go home Wednesday, and then come out the following Monday from home time. Oh man, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Whew, okay. But that's how that excuse me. But that's how that works, right? So, what the hell? But yeah, that's how that works. So, I set my own hours. I tell them when I want to run. So if I run all day long and I know that I'm going to be dropping a load at 2 or 3 o'clock in the evening and they haven't given me a load yet, I'm going to set my next available time, your NAT, for 06 the next day. I've only run past dusk one time in the past, or just a little over dark, past, when was it? One day in the 3 weeks that I've been out. I got one more week out before I go home. And I'm going home for like 3 days. Now, the way I've got home time set is that I come back out the following Monday ready to roll. But I've got 3 days 3 days that I'm working before 3 to 4 days that I'm working before I go home. So I can make some money during that time. With Hirschbach, it didn't matter when you went home, whether you set it up properly or not, because I was always trying to figure out the proper way to set up home time. Because it didn't seem to matter what I did. It didn't seem to matter what I did at all. I could never get home time straight. Like, I could get home, but I couldn't give it I couldn't give it like I couldn't get it to where I was getting paid when I was coming back out of home time. And that's where the problem lies. Even with Schneider, God damn it. Even with Schneider, as a lease operator or owner operator, I was getting paid when I was coming out of home time. Why? Because I picked my own loads. I knew where I was going. I knew when I was coming home. I had the money set aside, or I had the loads set aside for the entire week before I went home. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how is that even possible? How'd you do that? Well, cutoff time for Schneider for owner operators is Monday. Monday, if I'm not mistaken, by end of business day Central Time. Not Eastern Time, Central Time. And it's the same for company drivers now, apparently, too. So, if I drop this load Monday, then I'm going to get paid for it on the following Friday. So that's the way that works. But I have to drop it before end of business day on Monday. So that's where the problem lies. Like when I was with Hirschbach, I was only going home 2 days every 2 months. That's hard on a guy, man. Staying out for 2 months at a time, that's extremely hard on somebody. Now, don't get me wrong, I could stay out forever, but the more I stay out, the longer I stay out, the more irritated I get, the more pissed off I get at other drivers out here on the road, the more likely an accident will happen. The more likely something bad is going to happen. And that's why I go home when I go home. That's why I set up home time a specific way. That and the paycheck. So I'm going to get paid for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's loads the following week when I go home. And as far as staying out for 2 months at a time right now, that's just not feasible. Because, well, my medication regimen and stuff like that, I have to go home every 4 weeks so that I can get my medication. So that I can get my medication for my supposed diabetes. Alright? Even though I don't even think I'm diabetic. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm diabetic at all. I think I just have sugar spikes sometimes, and that's about it. But anyways. So when somebody from Hirschbach tells me, hey, or says, hey, why'd you quit? The reasons why is because I had a dispatcher who was trying to get me to edit my logs, basically fudge my logs to benefit the company. And then on top of that, I wasn't getting paid when I was going home. Now, some of these drivers are going to be like, well, you should have went to company driver. Well, if I went to company driver, would it have been the same damn thing? Was I going to get paid when I went home? Probably not. All right. Then on top of that, I got to put up with the company side of the bullshit, which means talking to dispatcher every single day, dealing with load planners and all that bullshit every single fucking day. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to have to deal with a load planner every single day. I don't want to have to deal with dispatch every single day. It's just not me. I'm to the point now to where I don't even talk to my driver leader. Unless I have a serious problem, I don't talk to her at all. And like I said, that's okay with me. Now eventually, she's probably going to call me and be like, hey, are you okay? Or she's going to try to reach out to me and say, hey, are you okay? And I'm going to be like, well, sure, I'm fine. More than likely, if you don't hear from me, then we're all good. If you see that the truck is rolling, we're good. If I'm taking a 34-hour reset, don't call me. You'll know when I'm taking a 34. And that's the reason I like my dispatcher so much, or my driver leader so much, is because she is phenomenal at her job. She knows what she is doing. We don't have a problem. We don't have that argument of hours of service. Like you run what you run. You know, there is no getting those hours back unless you're doing recaps. So, sorry, not sorry, right? Oh, anyway, it's starting to get a little toasty out here now. It was nice. It's got a nice little breeze out here right now, but it's starting to get a little toasty, so I'm probably going to end up heading back to the truck. But, guys, I want you to know that I haven't forgot about you. I'm trying to think of creative ways to make content for you so you can see my side of what's going on. But with Schneider, it's a little bit different. Schneider does not want you touching any kind of electronic equipment or even messing with any kind of electronic equipment while you're driving that truck. Now, when you're stopped at a safe and legal parking location, then you can get the GoPro camera out, walk around the truck, talk, just like I'm doing right now. I'm on a 34-hour break, talk and all that good stuff, and you know, then it's okay, right? So, but I'm trying to figure out ways of doing this to where it makes it interesting, because I know what you guys want to see. I know what you guys want to see, but the problem is actually physically getting it done. And I've been trying to think of ways to do it without compromising without compromising compromising my driving job, or my job, I should say. So, and I know that Schneider is not going to agree with everything that I say. They're not going to agree with everything that I do, but they don't have to. You see, that's the cool thing about being, you know, vlogging videos and stuff. That's the cool thing about vlogging videos. I can say what I want, I can do what I want to a degree, and not have to worry about them coming after me for anything. Because this is my YouTube channel, right? This is me doing me. I'm not out here trying to represent Schneider. I'm not. I'm trying to represent myself as a driver. I'm trying to make a profit from driving a truck, or driving a trailer, because I'm a trailer driver, not a truck driver. I'm a trucker, not a truck driver. Truck drivers leave their water bottles, durka, in the damn latrines. That's what they do. Trailer drivers don't do that. Trailer drivers also don't wear flip-flops. Truck drivers wear flip-flops. Now, I wear sandals, but I don't wear them while I'm driving, and I don't wear them while I'm working. Okay? If I'm out of the truck and I'm walking around like I am now, and I'm far away from the truck, I wear them. Oh, and by the way, mine are slip resistant. They're not steel toe, but they are slip resistant. I've actually tested that theory. But anyways, so nasty durka leaving his water bottles and stuff in the damn in the bathrooms and the pilots and Flying J's and wherever else he takes a dump, because that's how they wash their ass. You guys probably didn't know that, right? That's how they wash their ass. My family didn't believe me at first, and I started showing them pictures of the damn water bottles in there. There's a water bottle in there. Where's a water bottle in there? Because they're washing their ass with it. That's why. But anyways, so you guys have any questions or comments or anything, I know I probably didn't touch on everything. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about, guys, but that's for another time, another place. And yeah, so that'll probably happen after I retire. I got 5 years. I got 5 years. Well, 4.5. 4.5 years before I've got to call it quits, according to the people that I've been talking to. But if you guys like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to know when my video goes live. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, I'm out.